as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points, and if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. The Niners at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Well, here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Kick! Yellow.
Purdy off the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass. But
a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun. Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly, but that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
Good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete.
Now loose football. The ball comes out. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Purdy from the gun. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
And they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Foyesade American. And the Jags are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On second down, ETN once more.
And he's got this one across midfield in the 49er territory.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
On the red. Hey, circle, hot. Here we go,
They'll run with ETN.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First down, Jaguars. Go. Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger,
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
On the move to his left. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That was earning a first down the hard way. You want your quarterback to be a scrapper, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid for that first down by taking a big-time hit.
Here's Lawrence. A short throw taken in by Long.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Red on red. Son, they said 30 left. Go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
11. Son, they said hot.
And Lawrence will throw.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
Lawrence.
Caught on the slant. Touchdown.
Brian Thomas.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw to the defense. They had no answer for that right there.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Purdy. Open man is Jawan Jennings.
And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Now Purdy.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Niners are once again back in front. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is now 10-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Go, go. Go, go. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Now Lawrence.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Back, 11, Agate.
On play action, Lawrence.
He's going to look deep down the field. And this one is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Hey, let's go.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Jacksonville.
Lisa 24.
Back to the ground with Etienne.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Take right open.
Now Lawrence.
He completes it to Hunter. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
A 42-yard attempt.
And his kick is good.
Is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. A nice little juke.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And less than a yard.
Get set.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here's Purdy.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And it's caught by Jennings. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Get set. Stop.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk,
His first touchdown on the year.
and the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Jaguars 10.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Got a man, that's Hunter. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Oh, it's time to give real credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Hey, let's go. Hey, soak up.
From midfield now, Lawrence.
And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. But how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. You're not. Stop.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged.
Touchdown, Jaguars! A big play there. His third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Nifty move.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
This now a 3rd and 4.
To a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you had looked, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it was the right time to make that call.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
Decent 24. Hey, son.
In motion, the tight end.
Silver.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
Cam Little for the Jaguars field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Play action. Now Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. He's still on his feet. Touchdown. 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Thomas has got it. Complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Yeah, good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe that there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And a screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, attack. Hey, kill.
Here's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Rip, 23.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Hey, here we go.
Lawrence now off the bootleg.
Rolling to his right. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
These are 24. Hey, Ginger.
Lawrence going to keep it.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Go. Hey, Soko, hot. Get him.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jaguars have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Gets past 1 man. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Purdy.
Called in left side here by Jennings.
Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 7.
Now we give right side McCaffrey.
75 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And
This offense on third down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Ready. Fred on red.
Toss left side for Etienne. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
Route. Go hot. 11, add it.
Lawrence. This will be caught by Brown. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Jacksonville.
On red. Here we go.
They'll try the left side with Etienne. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
Hey, Lion.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are right back in this football game.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, the risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. To about the 40-yard line.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
At the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
18! Watch out! Start!
That's caught out right by Jennings. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
31. Jaguars 27.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, safe right.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Lawrence will throw. Thomas brings it in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and 6 at the Niners' 37-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Here's the 24. 13 Luke. John, that's on his 30 left.
Lawrence. And Thomas has it. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Go, let's go. Gun. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He gets it to Thomas. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
3rd down.
For the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. Throwing now, Lawrence. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Extra point splits the uprights. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it.
This is 1st and 10. Purdy to throw.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Here's 2nd down. To throw is Purdy.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Throwing, Purdy.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis. Then he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. He's got it to the 43 here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 49ers' 43-yard line.
Hey, run!
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place